All right, guys, Jake from GD Honey Acres here. This is the time of year that we all go about making our sugar syrup to feed the bees during the fall to earth before winter to make sure that there's enough feed for them all. I warmed up my water to 120 degrees Fahrenheit. Shove that in there. Should warm it to about 120. A little bit warmer, that's fine. It'll cool off when sugar's put in. Now, for my recipe here, I'm doing 2 to 1. What I ended up figuring out, so here's a cup of water. Here's my scale. Should be near 8 ounces or so. Exactly 8 ounces. So 1 cup of water equals 8 ounces, and 16 ounces equal a pound. So for my 2 to 1, I'm doing 14 pounds of sugar with 14 cups of water, because that's 7 pounds of water. I've already got that in here. And here we go. The easiest way to do it is they sell these bags of sugar in 4-pound bags and 10-pound bags. So we just picked a bunch of that up today when we were at Walmart. So I went ahead, this is an older bag, I went ahead and measured it out using my scale. It's going to be off by a couple ounces just because of the cut before, but using my scale, made sure that this was 8 pounds. Not 8 pounds, 4 pounds. See, now I'm getting all confused and flustered here. Let's go ahead and put this in. Now, as you put your sugar in, it's going to rise. The level is, of course, right? That should be a known factor. But when you got the warmer water, it's going to help dissolve more. Now think about this. You're going to make a saturated solution, a fairly saturated solution. That's why a nice warm deal of water helps out a lot. So, now let's get this 10-pound bag in. Make it nice and easy, straight up 10-pound bag from the store. Get it right in there. Believe it or not, all that 14 pounds will dissolve into that 14 cups of water and or 7 pounds of water. You want to go off of weight because a cup of sugar versus a cup of water, there's actually a lot less real volume, I guess. There's a lot of space in between the granules of sugar when you have a cup of sugar versus, your cup of water. There's no molecule, not a whole lot of space there. I mean, there's space on the extreme molecular level, but we're not going to get into the science of all that right now. But between your sugar molecules, right? So say each one of my fizz is sugar molecule. They're sitting like this, and then you'll have another one come in like that, and there's space between it all. So you can't really go off just a cup of this and a cup of that. You got to go off by weight. So all this here, so by 14 pounds of sugar, 14 cups of water, or 7 pounds of water, is going to feed my girls. I feed with 1 quart jars per hive, 1 per hive, every few days, and I'll check on their food stores to make sure we're not making them, sugar syrup bound. Now this is a pretty thick mixture. What I do is I'll go out there, and as long as my jars are not showing any kind of issues, I'll just refill them and put them back on the hive. But yeah, so this is a real simple deal. And let me grab real quick something. This is a canning funnel. Works great. You can set it right on top of your jar and pour this in, pull it out, put the lid back on, good to go. So 2 to 1 is really simple. So let's say you want to make, let me think here, let's say 6 pounds of sugar. Well, boom, 6 cups of water, because then that's 3 pounds of water. It's not a hard deal to do, right? So then if we were just going to do 1 to 1, we would increase the amount of water with this from 14 cups to 28 cups of water for 14 pounds of sugar. It's a real simple recipe. It's easy to do, and hopefully this helps you guys out. If this did help you, yeah, look, see how thick that looks now? Yeah, that's how it should be. And I usually let this cool for a little while on the stove here, let it cool down some to at least, I don't know, their brood temperature should be around 95 degrees Fahrenheit. So if I'm around there, good. That way I'm not cooling them off. They're not having to heat the liquid up, right? So I'll let it cool down about 95, and then I'll go out and fill up all my quart jars with 2 to 1 and get them all ready to go for wintertime. Hopefully this helped you out, gain some knowledge from this. If you have any thoughts, put them down in the comments below. Hopefully you gain some knowledge, learn something. Please give me a like and subscribe. I'll pray for your family. Keep praying for mine. Thank you guys for watching. Y'all are the best. God bless, and I'll catch y'all later. Bye.